Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over another solo queue video. It's been a while since I did one of these, but figured I'd do another one, I guess. These ones are the easiest to make because, I'm just playing the game and that's something I do normally. But at the same time, I feel weird only uploading solo queue videos because I feel like it's, like, uncreative. So if you guys prefer solo queue videos instead of random tip videos that I make, let me know and I will just make more solo queue videos. They're easier to pump out faster, so I could probably do more a week. But like I said, it just feels uncreative. Like I feel like I'm just being bland, doing the exact same thing every single video. But if that's what you guys want to see, if that helps you, then sure, I'll do it. You'll notice that in this video, there's parts of it that are muted, like gameplay wise. Mostly like during the prep phase and stuff like that. That's because I listen to music when I play. So I just kind of muted those parts because I don't really want to get copyright striked or anything like that. So yeah, any of the important stuff that's going on, there's going to be sound for it, like during the round and stuff. But during the prep phase, I just kind of jam the music. If you don't do that, I'd recommend it. It helps with your mental. You're just kind of vibing. That being said, I guess we can get into the video. You'll see here I'm shooting a drone because obviously drone economy is important as an attacker. And if I see a drone just sitting there that I know I can floor bang, I'm going to shoot it. One, that's one less drone for them. And two, if they left that cam there for a reason, they'll see that it was shot and they'll think that somebody's down there, right? So they'll re-drone everything. And that's just more wasted time for them. There's no downside to doing this as long as you can get it safely. You'll see that I'm holding this angle here. This is very common angle nowadays. Everybody knows about it, but it's a really good way to help your main stairs player. You can hold top main from below, or hold bottom main, I should say. And yeah, there's nothing really to say about this round. My teammates just kind of walked them down. I thought I heard Hibana and Repel here, so I was getting ready for the C4, but she rotated to main, and my teammates kill her. So, like I said, not much to see in this round. I just did the normal default stuff. I just set up the bomb site, set my mutes down, and held bottom main, but nothing happened because everybody died. You'll see that they banned the mute here. This is becoming more and more common on Villa. And it's because people will play Closet with Warden, right? And normally if you're playing Closet with Warden, you're going to want your teammates to bring like a Jaeger to help with nades and a mute. Because if you don't bring a mute, the attackers can bring a Flores and they can just Flores all of your stuff. So, that being said, attackers have, at least in higher elo, have started to ban the mute so that you can't counter the Flores. And thinking of that, I was like, okay, whatever. I'll just bring the Mozzie. Because Mozzie's pests, although obviously not as good as mutes, because you only get 4 of them. It's not like unlimited use. Mozzie's pests, as well as denying regular drones, also deny Flores drones. They don't blow up. Once they capture a Flores drone, the Flores drone just disappears. It just dies like it got shot. So I figured why not bring out the Mozzie? I don't play him very often. And although his gun doesn't have a lot of recoil, the Commando at least, it's just like an unfamiliar gun for me. So my aim is pretty terrible on it. I'm not gonna lie, and you'll see me showcase that pretty soon. I have a pretty bad whiff, but most of my teammates are playing in sight, so I decided to just roam below, see if I can catch a lurker. You know, sometimes people like to walk in laundry or whatever else, and I noticed that none of them are. The other team's just going for a normal master take. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go to art, and I'm gonna see if I can shoot anybody who's on the master balcony, because a lot of times people will go study window and try to shoot you on the master balcony, right? But because of that, attackers are ready for it. Here's the potato. Because of that, attackers are ready for it, right? They're constantly checking the study window just to see if anybody's looking at them. Nobody ever really looks at art. So that could have been a freebie for me. Unfortunately, I missed, but I get the assist there, so my teammate gets him. And after I do that, I'm not going to rechow. I'm not going to push my luck. Almost halfway into the round, so I get back to the bomb site, and they're in master. So I'm just kind of doing what I can to hold down the wall. It seems like my teammates might have opened it here. I hear the Dokubi get on a drone for some reason in the middle of master. She just wasn't expecting anybody to swing trophy rotate. Maybe she thought the Bravo was covering her or whatever else. But the Brava was not covering her. So I killed the Dokkaebi, and then I know that the Brava is in bathroom, and my teammate just kills her, but I was holding that pixel just in case Brava decided to rotate towards Master. And I'm also pinging the ceiling here because, well, one, I'm not really using my mic. I'm kind of just vibing. And I thought I heard her walking on tile on the roof, but that was actually the tile below. So she was walking red carpet there, like bottom red. And then she walked towards Astro. And I know that we have a Melusi at the top of Astro stairs. So I'm just kind of waiting for the Melusi to go off before I swing. And there it is, a freebie. It's just kind of about playing utility there. I didn't do anything special that round, right? I didn't win any gunfights, but I still got 2 kills because, one, I heard the Dokkaebi go on a drone, so I made a play. And then the other one, I knew I had utility on the stairs, and I just waited for it to go off. It's all about turning, Siege in general is all about turning gunfights in your favor. You never want to take a 50-50 gunfight. On attack, you make gunfights in your favor by pushing with your team, doing pinches, whether it's 2-on-1s or using flashbangs or any other kind of util to clear people out or blind them or whatever else. On defense, you use util in a different way. You see if there's a Banshee. If there's a Banshee, you listen to the sound to go off and then you swing. That is better than a 50-50 gunfight. So here, I didn't really know who to play, and Mozzie worked out for me last round, so I was like, whatever, I'll play him again. Why not? And just like the round before, I'm going to go kind of lurk off-site to see if anybody else is trying to just rat into the building. A lot of times people will try to rat in basement here. So I'm just sitting down here for the first, I don't know, quarter, third of the round, just to see if anybody's going to run in, see if I get any freebies. And it doesn't look like I am. And you'll see here, Warden's going to die pretty soon. Once Warden dies, I know that we only have like 1 guy in sight, so I decided to rotate back. I couldn't remember if Goyo put a canister on this door or not, so that's why I kind of hesitated, but luckily he didn't. So I go back into the bomb site to help the Goyo, because he was the only one in sight once Warden died, and I didn't want him to get overrun. Now, 2v4s are tough to win. So same thing as 1v-X's. You kind of have to just isolate gunfights and hope that they run at you one at a time. In which case, the knock did. She wasn't expecting me to be there. She ran in. I got a freebie. There's a blitz here. Remember what's good against shields. C4s and impacts. The blitz was obviously already low, but even if he wasn't, me impacting his shield and then shooting his legs should be enough to kill him, hopefully. And then I have the Aurora. That was a terrible idea. I should not have re-chowed the Aurora after I shot at her once. I should have just waited because my teammate was kind of flanking China. He ended up killing her after I died. But if I don't die, if I just finish after that one swing and just stay down, she'll die and it's a 2v1 in teammate's favor. Unfortunately, teammate ended up losing the 1v1. I think he kind of trolled it, to be honest, but can't control teammates. I can control me. I should not have reswung that Aurora at all. It was just dumb. Now, we're on to the attack. We got two defensive wins on Villa, which is to be expected. You usually expect to get 2. So we're not disappointed in it. We're not super happy with it. The other team probably the same way. They can't be super upset about only getting 1. That's kind of expected and ranked. So I've just found recently that doing just kind of normal straight up attacks, like default takes as a solo queue player, worked way better than trying to hit lurks every round and stuff like that. So I've been kind of experimenting with Twitch. I'm using her to scout and see if there's any util to clear. There's really not, to be honest. I was just playing her to make sure, but they don't have a ton of util. I don't know if the doc ran barb. I think the doc did run barb instead of bulletproof. But other than that, no other util, so I decided to drone one more time to see if anybody's top main. Oh yeah, there's the barb right there. And there's the doc who's playing bar door, and our teammate takes 90 control. So doc backs up into bar. So I decide I'm just sprinting in. So I take top main control. I'm about to swing. and our teammate gets interrogated by Cav. He must have went into the bomb site and then got injured, and Cav interroed him. And then Cav just missed all her shots. She's horrendous. There's no reason why I should win that gunfight when she has literal walls on me. But I'll take it. We get the win, even though it's a 2v2 with an interro. Somehow both of them lost their ones with wall hacks. Sometimes things like that happen, I guess. I don't know. I'm playing Twitch again. I've been playing a lot of Twitch lately. I used to be a major Twitch main, like Twitch mute, like years ago. And then I kind of got away from it. And I'm trying to get back to her because, honestly, like, Twitch is absolutely amazing. Like, with all of the drones that she has, as long as you can use them the right way and you're not just, you know, sitting outside and your whole team's dead, you can get a lot done with Twitch. You can counter the Miras, you can counter anything that's not bulletproof. The biggest issues that Twitch can't deal with are like Malusis, in which case you would want to go Brava for that. But everything else she can really clear. Other than obviously Azami and Castles she can't clear either, those are the other annoying things. But other than that, she has an amazing weapon if you can control it. That's kind of one of the reasons I started playing her, is because her weapon is awesome. If you can control the recoil on that, you really won't lose many gunfights. So I've just been playing her a lot to try to get used to the recoil again, because my control's pretty decent on it, but it's not anywhere near what it should be. So that being said, I kind of just yapped through the whole round, but again, my teammates pretty much just walk him down. I get one kill on the Vigil, and that's just a refrag because he swings my teammate, so I know that he's either gonna like reload or he's gonna back up or something. So I just take the ground immediately, and I get lucky because I kill him while he's shooting the drone because he's not expecting a second person to walk in. So that was pretty easy. I mean, solo queue games, you just kind of gotta simplify them. It helps when you get good teammates. Sometimes you don't, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed. If you think I should do more solo queue videos. Like I said, I'm not really sure if I want to do them all the time or do like 50-50, try to do a solo queue video and then a tip video and then back and forth or whatever else. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments if that's what you want, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.